Hello, I am Frando Bagel, or Bagel Wench, depending on where or how you know me. This is a little short video about what I'm currently doing in Minecraft, just to kind of get an idea of what... It's not so much a let's play, but just to kind of... This is how I make a video, sorry. And this is what I need to do. So it's just an experiment, really. I mean, if people like it, yay. If not, I don't really care. It's just something for me to try out what I can do with the game recorder I've got at the moment. Right, if you know me through Tumblr, I am going to post this to my Tumblr, Bagel Wench, hence the Bagel Wench or Frando Bagel introduction. This is the castle I've been working on. Oh, pardon me. This is the castle I've been working on. I just decided to do a floaty castle because I can. Really, there's no other way around it. I just wanted to do it because I can. As you can probably guess, it is coming up to... Is that sunset or sunrise? That's sunset. Sunset, it's raining, and there's no monsters about, mainly because I play on peaceful survival, because I like being able to make things. One of the reasons why I love Minecraft a little bit is that there's no real one set way of playing the game. You can do so many different things with it, and I think that is its general appeal for a lot of people. You can either do what most people tend to do. They stick the monsters on and they just try and live as long as they can without dying too much and being able to do something. And a lot of people find joy in that, and I will never say that's a bad way of playing Minecraft. It's just, I personally use it as a bit of a stress relief. After a long day at work, I come home, I put it on, and I design and make something. And I'm from an arts and design background, and I currently work in something that is very not arts and design. And it can get very frustrating for the 3-4 years I spent developing that side of me to just kind of have to completely disregard it. But with Minecraft, I can spend hours just building something that to me looks how I wanted it to, and to give it kind of gravitas and interestingness and everything I wanted it to. And then, okay, I'm bored of it, I'm going to make something else now. I'll show you later that I have tried playing on easy mode, and I have died, and I was like, ah! My friend thought it was absolutely hilarious. I screamed like a child. Yeah. This is obviously my farm. This is quite a small farm for me. I tend to make quite large ones, just they're quite silly, I'll be honest, because I don't need the food, because on peaceful you don't actually get hungry. So I mean, I wouldn't mind that if you could actually get hungry on peaceful. I think that would be quite nice, actually, because then you would have a reason to grow all the crops. I grow it because I just feel a pleasure in being able to grow something like that. Also because you need I like exploring, so I've also got the read and stuff for maps and things. And if anything, I end up using the wheat for breeding. I normally by now have 3 or 4, well, normally got a herd of sheep. But unfortunately this area which I've picked to do my floaty castle is rather lacking in sheep, so I'm not quite sure where I'm going to have to go with that. I might have to go out with a pair of shears and attack many sheeps. One thing I do like about the recent uploads is obviously the stained glass windows, which you can probably tell from here with my castle. I've got the black panes and black actual just glass cubes there, and blue ones there, because I think that looks pretty. But I also really like the carpeting, because as I said, from an arts and design background, the old way you'd have to do you'd have to kind of floor your rooms. So let's get an example going. Use lapis. I can never say this right for the love of me. I'll pretend that's carpet. Right. What would happen back in the day before the carpet kind of bit came in with the update? So this is the ground floor you're building on, and then you'd have to, your actual ground floor would be stone, and then you'd have that on top of it, and that's 3 blocks. It's very clunky. It is very, very clunky. But now, these days, it's all kind of built in, because it's the same depths, really, same effect as these here, the pressure pads. So it looks a lot more realistic. I suppose realistic is probably the best term for it. But to me, like I said, from my background, it's a lot more appealing because it looks more lifelike, less clunky. For example, this build here would have to have another 2 layers on top of it. It wouldn't be, especially here on the ground floor probably where the grass is, running across there, and then another layer up there, and everything would be pushed up by 2, and it would look odd. Whereas this is a lot more appeasing. There you go, new words. A lot more appeasing, like this. This is my great grass growing idea. Because it's a floaty castle, but I wanted it to have some greenery around it, I connected here over to that grassy sided mountain, and obviously the grass grew across, which is quite nice. I like the effect. It looks pretty, and it's currently growing through my living room because it just seemed like the best idea at the time. In hindsight, I could probably have done it over the back there, but it's growing across. So as you can see, it's making its way across there. Let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump to another one of my saves. Save and quit. I name my save files afterwards I'm hearing. So I heard Son of a Biatch whilst I was making the other one. I believe it is the one I'm looking for. No, but it'll do. This one I think I made whilst I was listening to Markiplier, one of Markiplier's Drunk Minecraft videos, and it was the bit where they were discussing Wade having a model girlfriend, and I was like, it may be true, but hey ho. As you can see, I took advantage of the coloured glass a bit more here, and the fact there's more availability of moss stone, which is quite nice because I quite liked moss stone. I've had Minecraft for quite a while now, back before, oh god, quite a while. And moss stone you could only really find in kind of the dungeons, which was nice. But here we go. Here's the example of the flooring. If we go upstairs, I think there's better, clearer ones. Okay, upstairs again. Here we go. So there we go. You can really have a lot more control over everything. You're not using as much wool, because for 2 pieces of wool you get 3 pieces of carpet. So obviously that's only kind of, I think that's only like a 25% kind of increase on pieces on product. But that's not the point. You can see the wool goes a bit further. And it's quite nice. I like the effect that you can do, like a little tiling effect. And also I do like the new flowers. As you can see, I've decorated my house in quite a few. I really love the blue. The blue one is so pretty. The sunflowers I just liked. But it's a nice kind of adage for people like myself who do use Minecraft to kind of make pretty things and kind of make large gratuitous houses, or just kind of the role-playing ones, because I was on a brilliant role-playing server for a bit, but personal reasons meant I just couldn't keep up with it and I just ended up leaving. It was brilliant fun because you could really develop and make a house that suited the character. As I said, it's one of the things people love about Minecraft is the fact there's no one way of playing it. I was discussing with a guy at work, and he said exactly the same thing. He's very much the kind of guy who puts it on hard and then sees how long he can last for. Whereas me, I end up squealing and I'm like, no, stop it, I'm going to go back on peaceful. I am a bit of a cheat. I have, as you can probably tell from down here, I'm in full iron. And I have a diamond enchanted sword. And then I turned it onto easy, and then I just kind of tried out for a bit, and I am such a wimp. I ended up dying because all these creepers came up at me and they all exploded at once, and I was like, aha! And oh gosh, I got so many giggles down the Skype call from my friend, and he was like, "Oh, you're such a wimp." And I have no reason to say I'm not. I am a wimp. I don't like dying in games. I don't think anyone likes dying in games, to be fair. It's not exactly pleasant. It's just like, ah, shit. I mean, there you go, some creeper hole. I think this might have been the creeper hole that killed me. I mean, it was fun and all, but to me, the fun of Minecraft is making something. And I guess one of the things I've made there, my big glass house. I'm gonna leave it there for the moment. I'm gonna try and make a few more. I'll actually try and I might even try going on easy, so you can see me squeal every time something moves and run around and things. We'll see. But I have been Frando Bagel, or Bagel Wench, depending on how you know me or where you know me. No reason to subscribe just yet, but hopefully I shall produce some things that will kind of make you want to. Well, have a lovely day.